Hello, I'm Sarah Long, Director of the North Suburban Library System, and your host for What's New in Libraries. Today we're all abuzz. It started with a grant that we had a year or so ago about buzz marketing, which is really word-of-mouth marketing. We had a number of libraries involved and interested in participating in the grant, and today is a culminating activity, which each of the libraries has a table and is buzzing about how they learned how to buzz about their particular library services. Libraries have a strong focus on customer service. Antioch is an excellent example. We'll learn about the Suburban Mosaic program at the Mount Prospect Public Library. A new radio program, Lake County Libraries on the Air, is meeting with success. We'll visit Lake Villa to learn more.
Can you name the one place where you have access to nearly everything on the web, and in print, and even have personal assistants to help find what you're looking for? It's right in your backyard, the library. Libraries have always been places for education and self-help. Today, they're at the forefront of the information age. Come see what's new at your library.
Sometimes the simplest ideas are the best, and that's what buzz marketing is. In some ways, you know, we've all done buzz marketing for whatever we're enthusiastic about. And you can tell by the crowd in this room, they're really enthusiastic about libraries. The grant that we had on buzz marketing really capitalized on that enthusiasm. All we really did was to help people really organize their thoughts about their programs and their services that they wanted wider participation in, and then set up some sort of approach to buzz marketing. The best thing about buzz, it doesn't cost any money. All you have to do is to be a little organized, be a little determined, and to use the natural enthusiasm that people in libraries have for what they're doing. Buzz is a great way to tell your story. It doesn't involve a high budget. It doesn't involve special preparation, really. You just have to have a plan and to keep on doing it and to keep on encouraging the others to buzz about the products and services that the library's offering. We're very excited and very high on buzz marketing because this simple approach has really made a difference to the libraries in this area, as you can hear in the background. I'm talking to Mary Witt, who's Assistant Director here at the North Suburban Library System. Now, Mary, if memory serves, this buzz marketing was all your idea.
Yes.
So how did it come to you?
Well, I always try to watch what's happening in the business world. I think it's really important for libraries to model that. They're just not really up on marketing techniques, and I think the business world has got a lot of these things down. So a couple years ago, I started reading about buzz marketing. It's also called word-of-mouth marketing. And I thought this will be something that libraries could participate in.
Why did it seem so obvious that it had library applicability on it?
Well, really what buzz marketing is, it's just talking to people you know. And it doesn't really involve a lot of money. So, you know, libraries
Sure.
are financially strapped. So I thought, well, this is a really great way. They have so many contacts with patrons from the community. You know, why not just add a little buzz marketing about their programs and services? Really, the only thing you have to do is be enthusiastic. And we know librarians are very enthusiastic about what they do. So it just seemed like a perfect match.
And so what did you do about that?
Well, we started doing some things with our staff here originally, you know, to get them buzzing about NSLS services. And then we came up with the idea for a grant, an LSTA grant. I really thought it would be good to get our libraries involved. This would be a gentle introduction. So we applied for a grant and we got it.
And you involved a number of libraries. Did they volunteer or were they selected?
They volunteered. It was really successful. And a lot of libraries that didn't participate in the grant, we had an introductory session where they came and I've only heard positive comments about it, so I'm really pleased.
So you think there's a future for Buzz?
I think there's a future for Buzz.
This is Sally Decker-Smith and Lisa Lane from the Indian Trails Public Library District. Hi there.
Hi, good to see you.
Hello.
How was your Buzz project?
Fabulous.
What did you buzz about?
We buzzed about we wanted everybody to get a new library card and have it registered at our library.
How did it work?
It worked really well.
So how did you do that? I mean, you just talked to people who came in or what?
Well, every division at the library had a different strategy. They were all working on it separately and yet together.
So do you have statistics about how effective this was?
Yes, 74% of the library card registrations that came in last fiscal year came in during the Buzz marketing period.
Really? That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was very good.
So you're going to use Buzz on something else?
Well, we just want to say we want to incorporate Buzz for anything now. Anytime we can, I think we should. And at the library, that's a good idea.
That's a great story. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm talking to Judy Hoffman, who's the Marketing Communications Specialist here at the North Suburban Library System. Hi, Judy.
Hi, Sarah.
Today's a great day for buzzing.
Oh, there was lots of buzz here about the Buzz. It was a wonderful day.
So this was kind of a fair of all the participants?
Well, this was a fair of 11 of the 35 participants.
Oh, okay, just some of the ones.
Well, we wanted to have presentations, so it could have gone on all day. So we had 11 of our libraries do presentations first about their special projects, and then they had exhibits around so people could go around and ask more about projects they were interested in.
So now, I understand that buzz marketing is really just word of mouth. It's just talking. So why do you have to have a grant and a whole program to learn about this? Can't you just say to people, talk about the programs that you have? Do you have to do more than...
It doesn't come naturally to people in libraries, though it's becoming more natural, especially with this grant work. But people needed to, anything you do, if you're going to promote word of mouth, you need a plan. So the grant gave libraries an opportunity with expert guidance to plan, make good, solid plans, train their staff, and then go forward with great success.
I'm talking to Jane Malik from Oakton Community College. Jane, I think you're the lone academic in this whole effort.
I think we are. We started out at our meeting with another academic, but they dropped out.
Oh,
so
really?
Yeah, we stuck
traffic.
with it.
Yeah.
We are.
So what did you buzz about?
We offered library workshops to our adjunct and part-time faculty. We thought they were kind of overlooked in the scheme of things.
Yeah.
So we thought, let's have something special just for them to get them into the library.
Did it work?
It was great. We had 5 workshops over 2 campuses. We had 40 attendees, really positive feedback, and hopefully a growing relationship with them now that didn't exist before.
That's great. So do you have any before and after statistics? I mean, had you done this before, or was this a new effort?
It was only new in addressing the faculty that we aim this at. But we took a simple workshop that we do for students. We didn't do much to it. And then we said to our faculty, come and see this. This is what we show your students. And our buzz was in the hope that the faculty would then go back to their students and say, hey, I learned something in the library today, or you guys should be going to the library, or I need to book a class for you. Sure. So we don't have any statistics, but we're encouraged that 40 more people know about the library than knew before, and hopefully they'll spread the word.
That's good. I'm talking to Nancy Maloney, who's a special librarian at BP North America. Did I get that right?
Yes, definitely.
And your library's in the Metropolitan Library System. Is that right?
Actually, we're in the DuPage Library System.
DuPage Library System.
We're out in Naperville.
Yes. And so I think you're our only special library to participate.
Yeah, that's what I found out. I'm really proud. Felt it was very helpful for our group.
Good that you were willing to be an adventurer. So what did you buzz about?
Well, we buzzed about getting to know our users because we do so much that's just on the web, all done at a distance. We don't get to actually see our users face to face. So sometimes we don't know that much about them. So we did a survey so that we would learn a little more about their needs and what they thought of our services.
Now, if memory serves, your users are all over the world, right?
Yes, definitely.
So some of these people you'll never see in person.
Probably not, no.
But you've made friends with them virtually.
Definitely.
What a great idea.
Yeah, we think that this is the beginning of more things we can do in just getting to know our users and to really tailor our services to their needs.
And so Buzz works for you.
Definitely.
Well, thank you, Nancy.
Thanks, Sarah.
Nice to talk to you.
All right.
I'm talking to Skip Mosshammer, who's the president of the board of directors of the North Suburban Library System. And Skip, you've just been president for what, a couple of months?
Just a couple of months, right.
And the theme of your presidency is?
Well, we're moving from advocacy to activism.
So you really want to do something.
We want to do something. We don't want to take what we already know and ramp it up a little bit.
So how does Buzz fit into that?
Well, Buzz fits in really well because it's a form of marketing, it's a form of getting the word out, and that's exactly what we need to do more of. So this was a very good session today.
And I understand there's going to be a session on Buzz with the whole NSLS board, is that right?
Actually, tomorrow morning the board is going to have a retreat, and we're going to talk about this very thing again, Buzz marketing, and how it relates to the board activity and how we can make things better all around.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Have you ever been interested in local history? Do you want to read letters and diaries from the Civil War era? Are you fascinated with genealogical information? Then I invite you to visit Digital Past at www.digitalpast.org. Digital Past is a local history digitization project hosted by the North Suburban Library System in partnership with libraries, historical societies, and museums throughout Illinois. Digital Past is for all ages and interests. It has photos, diaries, letters, books, movies, oral histories, and some 3D objects. When you visit Digital Past, you can search the site for your community as well as by topic. Visit Digital Past, a place where the past meets the present. You'll be surprised at what you might find.
We're in downtown Mount Prospect at the Mount Prospect Public Library, and I'm talking to Marilyn Ginther, the executive director, and Linda Burns, who's in charge of reader services. And today I want to ask you about Suburban Mosaics, which I know is a program that's gone on for how many years?
We're in our 4th year now.
And you were there at the start.
That's right.
Tell us what happened.
Well, a gentleman on our Community Relations Commission here in Mount Prospect, he's very interested in racial and social justice.
That's John?
John Brennan.
Oh, yeah.
And he came and asked, and he said, could we do maybe the one book, one library program? And the more we talked, we decided...
Just the two of you?
Just the two of us. Mm-hmm. Then I said, of course, we could do something like that, but it grew from there that be more meaningful to be regional. So It went from there.
And so what did you do next?
Next, we started talking to people, especially the Daily Herald, because we thought if we had the newspaper behind us, we could grow. And so once the Daily Herald decided to sponsor it, then I talked to other libraries. We got a lot of the schools involved and other organizations.
So there are a lot of groups that do this now.
Yes, yes.
So Linda, tell us how it works.
Well, every year there's a committee made up of many representatives from the different libraries and organizations that participate, and we get together. This year we came up with a theme. This year's theme is immigration, and we select books from different age categories that go along with the theme.
So it's not just one book?
No, we choose books for all different age levels.
Oh, okay.
So we've
Kids-
got an
kids
adult
too?
book, we've got a teen book, we've got several different kids books.
Okay.
And the books are all selected keeping in mind that we want to foster cultural understanding through literature.
So apparently there's a meeting, and whoever wants to representing the group comes and talks about the theme and sort of what the titles are, that sort of thing.
Yeah, all the committee members vote on the theme.
Sure.
And then different members make suggestions for different titles that we might want to select that year. And then there is an actual selection committee.
Oh, okay.
So all the members on that committee read the books, and then we get together and we talk about them, and then we vote which ones we think would be the most appropriate.
So it's pretty democratic.
It is.
And how is the Daily Herald involved?
Well, they host our website, for one thing.
That's big.
That's a big thing.
It's a very nice site, too. And so does this mean that a number of libraries and schools are all reading the same books at the same time?
That's correct.
But it's sort of do-it-yourself, too, isn't it?
It is. I mean, we all read the same book, but then how we approach it is different.
Okay.
The books are on some school reading lists. Different libraries are doing different types of programming, like book discussions, author visits, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. And do you have helps there on the website for questions or whoever's leading the discussion? Or?
We sure do. Every book has a list of questions. There's a summary of the book and then a list of questions that you can use to help facilitate your discussions. We encourage local book groups, like if you just have a neighbor book group or a church group, anybody like that to go ahead and host their own discussion.
What if I live in Wisconsin or somewhere and I hear about this and I have a book group? Can I do this?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, all the materials are there, and that's actually the value of the librarians being part of this group. I mean, they're the ones that really got started that you should have some discussion group questions and a little more about the books, and just the whole idea that we'd have it for multi-level age groups really was librarian driven.
Got questions? The library's got answers. And books and magazines and CDs and videos and web access and databases and all sorts of other resources at your library. In a world that's information rich, libraries are information smart. Find the right answer and a whole lot more at your library.
We're at the Antioch Public Library, and I'm talking to Kathy Labuda, who's the library director. Hi, Kathy.
How are you today, Sarah?
I'm very well. And I know that you've been here a while, and one of your most recent initiatives is really to work on customer service.
That's correct.
Now, library people are always nice. Why did you feel you needed a special initiative?
We want to be extra special. We want to give not just good customer service, or we want to give the best customer service.
So let me ask you a few kind of pointed questions. Libraries have a lot of rules. Mm-hmm. What in a customer service context do you do about all these rules? And do you just enforce them?
Well, we're learning ways to say, if we have to enforce the rule, to say it nicely so that it doesn't come off as a hard and fast mandate. And then we're also looking at some of our rules and saying, wait a minute, we made that rule in 1940. Maybe it should be looked at again.
Well, that sounds pretty good. Do you know of other libraries that have really embraced customer service to this extent?
I'm under the impression that we're kind of leading the way here.
Could be. And so what is this whole initiative the training part will be over in about a couple of months?
Mm-hmm.
And so what is your desired outcome?
My desired outcome is that we are more aware of what we're doing when we're doing it, so that we come off in the best possible manner as good customer service representatives. My board of trustees would like us compare favorably with larger corporations that are really making a strong customer service effort, such as Walt Disney World.
And I'm talking to some actual library customers. You are?
Angela Schneider.
I
live in Antioch.
Here?
I live here.
Yeah. And you come to the library?
Yes.
We didn't just drag you off the street.
I literally live in the library
okay.
and in Antioch.
Okay.
I'm George Schneider, and I just happened to be walking by, and they said, come in and talk. No,
Right.
I'm with her.
Oh, that's good.
My name is Henrietta Short. I'm the tall short. And I spend at least 3 to 5 days here at the library each week because everything is so great here. I do a lot of traveling, and the gals and everyone is so helpful because I always research before I go someplace, and they're wonderful.
So they give you the goods before you get there?
They do, and I know what I'm going to see, and I look for the things, and it's just marvelous.
That's wonderful.
Everyone is so friendly.
Well, now I have a question for the three of you. You might have heard that this library is mounting a customer service initiative to really improve how they interact, the people who work here, with you, the customers of the library. We used to, in old library days, we used to call them patrons. But what would you say about the customer service here, and what would you say they might focus on with regard to improvement?
Well, I'm a very satisfied customer, patron, guest. I have a person that I call our personal librarian, and his name is Gunter.
Yes.
And I can always rely on him to pick out a book or an English mystery or movie. So he will put something aside for me, and he'll say, I know the Schneiders love this. And they'll put it aside. So I call that very good customer service. I don't even have to ask. But when I do, he'll say, I have got another idea for you. And he's never been wrong yet.
That's
so
great.
he knows what our choices are. But I think what I like about this library is the smile.
Yeah.
There's always someone who's got a smile for you. And if they don't know, they will always get someone to help me. So that's never been a problem for reference or just informational.
Sounds like
So
a rave review
yes,
to me.
Yes, I think it's great.
I'll second that.
As a traveler,
Yes.
you've probably been in libraries around the world.
I have been in many, and I try to go to libraries all over the world. I was saying to someone downstairs that I came from Chicago, and the difference between the Chicago helpful people and these helpful people is night and day. Everyone really takes their time, researches, helps me with things. And when I see a new face, and I always introduce myself, I'm Henrietta Short, and they're always so cordial. I ask the most recent one, are you interviewed for your friendliness before you get the job? And she said, no. I said, because everyone is so friendly. And I thought maybe that was one of the criteria.
It sounds like it could be at some places.
It's marvelous. Yeah. They really do a good job. And I that's why I'm here as often as I am.
But from your travels, have you seen extraordinary customer service that you might recommend for this library to put into place?
None have been better.
Really?
No.
My
goodness.
goodness.
I've been all over.
Well, we're going to have to come back after this training and see what's changed. I mean, maybe they're perfect and can't be improved. I don't know.
Well, at least as far as I'm concerned, they could give lessons to other libraries, and this has really been a good experience for me.
Judy, what are you doing?
I'm listening to an audiobook I downloaded from my Media Mall. It's Dave Barry. He's so funny.
Dave Barry? I'm trying to listen to Dave Barry.
Really? Nothing personal with the tapes and the tape player? Looks to me like you're listening to a horror book. Anna, you have to check into my Media Mall. Do you have a library card?
Oh, sure.
All you have to do is go to mymediamall.net on your home computer, look to see if your library's participating, and then you go in, look for the audiobooks. There's hundreds. There's ebooks that you read on your computer and video. See what you want, follow the easy directions, and download it. And you can do it anytime, night or day. I know you're a night person. In your pajamas, 24/7.
That sounds really cool. Thanks for telling me about this, Judy. How do I do it?
Take out your library card, go to mymediamall.net, see if your library's participating, and if they're not, ask them to. And then just follow the easy directions and download your book.
That sounds really cool. My Media Mall and I are on the way.
Have fun.
We're at the Lake Villa District Library, and I'm talking to Bob Watson, who's a library director. So, Bob, we're out here on this beautiful spring summer day, and we're going to talk about radio. This is your latest creative adventure in a long string of creative adventures. My first question is, why radio?
A number of reasons.
Okay.
Number one is, it's there.
Yeah.
You can't choose to ignore media.
Yeah, that's true.
That's one. The second thing is that libraries need to partner with everybody that they can find.
I would say A to that.
And the libraries, the radio station was there. We talked to each other over a period of months and got things together. Liz here at the library made a few contacts after some initial nudging between us and the radio station. They realized they were ignoring the libraries. They could have a program. So now we have the Lake County Libraries, and it's Round Lake Radio, RLR.
WRLR.
Round Lake Radio. It's a low-powered educational station, so they work on an educational license. That's just one of the partnering we have.
Okay.
And what happens is that several libraries, I think there's 7 of the libraries now, we alternate on terms of a particular Monday. I think it's 11 o'clock, 11 to 11:30.
So this is live?
It's live.
Oh, wow.
It's live, although we also host a podcast.
And it's every Monday?
It's every Monday.
And is it just one library per week, or is it more than one of you?
It's going to depend upon what's needed.
Oh, okay.
Some libraries will have a lot to say,
Sure.
some won't. We have
Yeah.
big mouths, so we'll take up the half hour
Sure.
ourselves easily.
It's a half-hour show.
It's a half-hour show. We'll talk about what's happening in the library. We'll talk about things that the library does. For instance, we had most of an hour, maybe 6 weeks ago, most of a half hour 6 weeks ago, we were talking about what the library had in terms of subscription databases.
Oh, yeah.
The internet that's deeper than what you find on the web.
Sure.
And people don't know about that.
They don't.
But
And
we-
it depends, when you factor in how much libraries spend on that stuff,
Oh, right.
we've got to start marketing it.
That's right. Plus, and we've been doing it.
Sure.
Our use increased over 50% last year.
That's great.
And what we're trying to do is making sure that students in particular use it. Or I don't think they're listening to that radio station, but I'm sure
Yeah.
that their parents might.
Sure.
Just to make sure we can do everything we can do. So we have the radio station. We have you with the television. Hello. We try to partner with the Chamber of Commerce. We've recently raised ourselves to gold membership, so we get mentioned at all their meetings. We have our Community Services Forum. We belong to the local Arts Council. Every time that we can figure out a way to partner with somebody to help them with what they're doing, we're going to try to take advantage of it.
Good idea.
The radio is what came up.
Sure.
Some people might think it's an old medium. People who are there at the radio station think it's a great medium.
Yeah.
We're going to agree with them.
And so how many libraries are in on this?
I think it's 7 at the moment.
Okay, so can you name a couple of them?
Oh, let's see. There's Grace Lake. I think Waukegan. I think Lake Zurich is involved.
That would be Ela.
Ela, that's right. Let's see. I'm not sure.
But 7 in all, that's
Yeah,
great.
7 altogether.
And that passes it around, it's not onerous. Do you go into the radio station to record?
Yes, we do.
Well, you're not recording, it's aired.
It's
right
aired
there.
at that
Yeah.
point, although we're picking up the stream here
Yeah.
and putting it on a podcast
So do you have had any bloopers yet?
all the time.
Oh, really? Any funny ones you care to repeat?
No.
No.
Well, one thing is that because it's nonprofit, you can't mention money.
Oh, okay.
So when the president of our friends group mentioned the cost of a book,
Yeah.
there was a little bit of, for a friend's sale, it's only $1.
Yeah.
But still, it was something they couldn't
Yeah.
mention.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah, it was live, so it went by.
Sure.
What they got to do?
What do they say? Beg forgiveness instead
That's
of
right.
ask permission.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
So how long has this been going on?
Oh, let's see, about 3 months now,
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
I believe. And they want us to come back. So
Good.
that's good.
So this is sort of a year-long commitment, or?
It's open-ended.
Okay.
We're into it, I think, as long as they're going to take us.
Sure.
There's enough things happening.
I
And
mean,
of course,
they give you the time, right?
they give us the time.
Boy, you couldn't buy that even.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
no
wonderful.
point trying.
So do you know if other libraries around the nation are into radio?
Some are. Of course, I know that Nashville owns its own classical station.
Oh, really? The
Nashville Public
library
Library.
does?
The Nashville
Oh,
Public
how
Library.
interesting.
They've owned it for many years.
Huh.
So it's there.
Sure.
It's a matter of local history
Yeah,
as to
yeah.
what you use.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of us find we have radio now.
Want to know where to go for good children's programs? Do you know where teens go to learn how to write poetry? It's the library. Watch What's New in Libraries, hosted by Sarah Long, Director of the North Suburban Library System, and learn about the wide variety of people and communities that libraries affect. To learn more about What's New in Libraries, visit our website at www.whatsnewinlibraries.org. And remember to visit your library either in person or online and find out what's new.
Thanks for watching today. Be sure to visit your library either in person or online and find out what's new. Also, go to my website. That's www.sarahlong.org. There's always something happening there, too.